Hi, I'm Matt, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining on how you deal with odd data delimiters in Excel. Okay. Now, first of all, there's 5 topics which I'm going to be covering. What are CSV files? What data inside a CSV file actually looks like? Why the standard comma separator can sometimes not work? An example of a different separator, and how to open such files in Microsoft Excel. So quickly moving on, most CSV files have data separated by commas. So that's a comma between each data field. So if you can imagine, you've got A, B, C, and if you want to separate those out, then a comma is used to separate them. Okay. The nice thing about comma or CSV files is that they will open straight away in Excel. You just double click the file and they'll open up. Okay. However, sometimes a comma just doesn't cut it, and that this is typically caused by when you're working with data which involves HTML, because HTML can typically have, especially if you've got written text in there, is that you can have lots and lots of commas, and you can have lots and lots of quote signs, and this can cause the data to be separated and to break when opened up into Excel. And as such, we need to look at using other characters such as the pipe character so this doesn't happen. Okay, now I've got 2 example files here. Okay, I'm just going to pick on what a normal CSV file looks like. So I'm just going to open that up in Notepad. Okay, and this is what a normal CSV file looks like. So I'm just going to look up a line breaks in there. So you can see for the header row, you've got agent email in there. Okay, and then you've got agent website there as well, and that's the headers, and you'll see that they're separated by quotes and a comma. So quote, comma, quote, comma, quote to separate each line. And if you open this file in Excel, so I'm just going to double click on that example, and it opens straight away, not a problem at all. Okay, so you can see that each data field's fine, everything's columnized, and the data all looks good. Okay. However, if I just grab the source code of the Last Drop of Ink website, and you can imagine we were doing an extraction from here, but maybe if we extracted this would be an issue. Can you see you've got a comma and a quote next to each other? So that would actually break in Excel, and it would cause that if we were extracting that piece that script statement there into a CSV file, because of the data which is in it, it would break, and what would happen is that all these different points would then spread up across the spreadsheet, and that's not what we want. So instead of using a quote and then a comma, then we need to look at using other separators, and the pipe separator, the vertical bar, is a brilliant example because it's actually quite rare in extractions. Okay, saying that, I can see a pair of pipes there, but in most cases pipes work perfectly fine. You can even use the pound symbol or dollar symbol or an asterisk. The point is to use a separator which is not found in the data. Okay, and pipes are normally very, very good for this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just have a look at the source code for my pipe example, and you'll see, just like in the previous example, I'll just put a couple of line breaks there to make it easier. You'll see that each column header is separated by a quote and then a pipe instead of a comma, which would be in a CSV file. This would be a pipe delimited file. Now, the problem with the pipe delimited files is that unlike the CSV file, when we double clicked on it and it opens straight away, with a pipe delimited file, because Excel's not expecting that, when we open it up in Excel, then it all looks quite horrible, and we're looking at broken data. Now, to get around this, we need to just tell Excel that the separator is a pipe. Okay, so I'm going to create a new workbook, and so I've got a new sheet and new workbook open. Now, this will vary from Excel version to Excel version, but essentially you're looking for the data tab, and the function which you need is from text. Okay, so I'm going to click that. Okay, and I'm going to choose my well, I've called it double pipe, but it's just a single pipe separated file. If you choose delimited here, and again it will give you a preview of the data here. Okay, so I'm going to go and click next. I'm going to untick tab and then choose other, and I'm going to put the pipe symbol in there, and you'll see that immediately Excel's given us a preview of the data, and it's separated it all lovely and cleanly. Okay, and I'm just going to hit finish and then on OK, and then you'll see that we've got all our data lovely in nice clean columns. And if we did have chunks of HTML in here, then it wouldn't break when you view it in Excel, because the separator is a pipe or another character which isn't actually found in the actual data itself. Okay, so you wouldn't find agent email in there, for example. Okay, and this concludes the video on the different delimitators you can find, and why you might want to use a different delimiter in a file, and crucially how to open them. You can find my blog at lastdropofink.co.uk, Twitter Matthew.Ogborn, or you can email me at matt@lastdropofink.co.uk, and my phone number's on the bottom. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope it's been of assistance to you. Cheerio!